Perhaps there shouldn't be much of a surprise, but Toronto's Mayor Rob Ford is back in the headlines after weeks of attention surrounding his admission that he smoked crack, probably while in a drunken stupor. According to him, it seemed like every day there was a new clip of him acting, well, kind of out of control. Then it got quiet for a while, and now this.
I saw about me and him. Her eyes, leave me alone, man. They got 5 months from him. And then trying to tell me, bro, we're counter surveilling the guy, you know what I mean? He's hiding here, I'm hiding here. Oh, we don't know. How much money that cost? I said, bro, just cut some. No, man, no money, man. Cha. That mama caught, man. I said, you know what, your eyes caught, but I swear to God, man, honestly, man.
It's the goal, man.
That was posted on YouTube today. Now, if you can make out even a quarter of what he's saying, you're doing better than I am. Mayor Rob Ford did speak to reporters about this today. He appeared to be speaking sort of in a Jamaican accent. He admitted basically that he was drinking last night. Here's what he said. It's an audio-only interview. Let's listen.
Were you drinking last night?
Yes, I was.
You were drinking last night?
A little bit, yeah.
Do you think that video was offensive to people?
No, I was with some friends, and what I do in my personal life and my personal friends, that's up to me.
Mr. Ford, you said
It really
some
has
stuff
nothing to
about
do with
police chief.
has nothing to do with you guys. It's my own time. It's my own friend. And
Did you use drugs last night?
Guys,
Did you have a breathalyzer?
no.
Just for the record, he was holding court in a fast food restaurant, it looked like. Paula Newton joins me now live from Toronto. So, Rob Ford, I mean, this thing is just a week ago, he told a reporter that he doesn't drink, didn't he?
Yeah, and probably more than that, Anderson, because his brother was asked just a few hours ago, was that your brother on the tape? And he said, nah, it couldn't have been. I talked to him at 10:30. Everything was fine. So clearly, he's not just telling me and everyone else that he's not drinking. He's telling his family that he's not drinking. And then he comes out and says, yeah, I had a few drinks. I was talking to friends. Really, Anderson, trying to put it in a box, his own, you know, unfortunately, very confusing right now, personal box that is just not going to wash with many people. I've been speaking to counselors for weeks now, and, you know, Anderson, they had a terrible ice storm in Toronto. It could be upwards of $250 million in damage. They want someone who is going to run this city, who can show that they're competent enough to run the city. Rob Ford's hanging on. I spoke to his lawyer. He says there's nothing in that video that would indicate that he's in any legal trouble, no trouble with his job, at least more than he already has been. And that, yeah, it's obvious he's fallen off the wagon and that he's facing some hurdles in trying to deal with what is clearly substance abuse.
I mean, you know, people make fun of it all the time, but I mean, obviously this is a real issue that clearly he's dealing with something very serious here. It's hard to understand exactly what he's saying in this video. Can you explain any of what he's talking about? Because he does seem to be using a Jamaican accent.
You know, I wish I couldn't explain it, but no, in fact, I can. What he's talking about very clearly, in an accent that many people would find offensive, is the fact that police were in a surveillance operation, an intensive surveillance operation that did cost millions of dollars 24/7 to find out if the mayor was doing anything illegal. Extraordinary, because then he goes on to also criticize the police chief that he employs. It is an incredible set of events that he would be going on in this video about legal issues that are still before the courts. Now, as I said, his lawyer says he didn't do anything illegal, but people in Toronto have got to be shaking their heads, especially after what they have gone through in the last few weeks and months.
It's also pathetic, you know, him saying he's hanging out with his friends and this is his private time. If these are his friends he's hanging out with, he needs to get a better group of friends who, like, could tell him, you know what, a drunken rant in a fast food restaurant late at night, it's just not a good idea. And obviously somebody was secretly videotaping it. All right, Paul, I appreciate the update.